First of all, I must apologize because there is construction happening like 5 feet away from me right now. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but I guess it will be a test of the soundproofing I've done. If you hear hammers, they're not coming to beat me to death with hammers. You don't hear anything? That's good. Well, I hear it a little bit. But I did some serious soundproofing, but but they're doing some serious construction out there, so you very well might hear it. Yeah, the closet is strong. I thought about doing like ASMR, but they're doing construction in the next room 5 feet away and breaking out the KU100 because that thing will pick it up for sure. But anyway, that's happening. I apologize for that. I also must apologize because I'm going away again, but not for as long this time. But I mentioned before that around mid-June I would have to go on a work trip. And indeed, it is almost mid-June, and it snuck up on me. I didn't realize I wouldn't have that much time. But after that, I should be sitting at home for a while. Not even another vacation. Well, I'm always like, I don't know. Well, honestly, I'm afraid of planes. I have a fear of flying a little bit, but I like any opportunity to eat yummy food, you know? Even on a work trip, planes are basically elevators. They're basically elevators, but worse. The airplane food is yummy. No. The last time I flew, they were like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, you don't have anything vegan, do you? And they were like, nope, next person. Next. Anyway, is turbulence scary? No. Okay, because I consider myself a logical plane fearer. So to me, the takeoff and the landing are the scariest because I know that that's when you're most likely to get into a plane crash is during takeoff and landing. Because I'm a logical plane fearer, except not really because if I was that logical, I shouldn't be afraid of it because it's one of the safest modes of transport in existence. Safer than a car by like orders of magnitude. But I don't know. Planes are scary. Now you know that too. I don't mean to make you afraid of planes. I have anxiety, so that feeds into it for sure. But when you have anxiety, at least for me, sometimes your brain finds weird ways to soothe it. And one of the ways I soothe my plane anxiety, I don't know if this is messed up. Tell me if this is messed up. I will look around for like an innocent child on the plane or like a baby. And I'll be like, the world would be far too unjust and cruel for this child to perish in a plane crash. So we will be safe. Because it would just be far too cruel. Like me, I'm all crusty and dusty and dried up. So who cares about me? But an innocent child? It cannot happen. So it won't happen. But I know the world is not just, but you know, it makes me feel a little better. Or at least then it's like, well, like I'm not the most tragic on the plane then. So what am I afraid of, you know? It's a crazy cope, I know. But, you know, it's an irrational fear anyway. It's not like flying is that dangerous. But yes, if I'm ever on a flight with no babies or children, then I have to get off the flight. Because that one is like... I mean, if you imagine you're like the god of this world and you have to make a certain number of planes crash to meet your quota, you would pick that one. You would pick the flight with no children on it. Wouldn't you? Yeah, your tragedy quota. You're a cruel god. It is an evil quota. We have to imagine, I don't know how it works up there in the sky. Maybe that's the devil. The devil makes you push the button X number of times every year. The tragedy button. But anyway, I have a fear of flying, but that's whatever. That's my cope. I forgot where I was going with all this. I'm gonna be gone again for like 4 days. Soon. coming soon. Well, I've got a few more streams, but also I have a lot I have to do before I leave. And you know what? I didn't want to admit it because I feel weak for admitting it, but I think I got jet lag from from my vacation. Even though I don't think I should have. I think that I should be simply stronger. But all week since I've been back, I've been like, oh, why am I so tired? How come I can't sleep at night? Why do I have a headache all the time? It's like, oh, that's what happens when you have jet lag, isn't it? Jet lag is a weakness. Well, I feel like the time difference wasn't even that much, you know? Like, if it's like Japan, then of course you're gonna have jet lag. That's terrible. That's rough. But it wasn't even that much. I'm like, how can I be jet lagged? Then sometimes smaller time differences hit harder. I don't know, but I do think I'm jet lagged. So like that combined with I have to do a bunch of stuff is I'm a little bit scrambling. But I'm excited to record more episodes of Tunic. I will get that done before I leave. Also, I just ate mac and cheese right before the stream. I was like scarfing it down, setting up my Wii. It's one of those days. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in today. I'm just gonna embrace my jet lag and I'll sleep in until like an hour before my stream and it'll be good. But then boom, construction 5 feet away. And then I couldn't sleep, but it's okay, because I did some cleaning instead that I need to do. I did some laundry and, loaded the dishwasher, the things that I need to do every day. You can never be prepared for the construction. Pet the cats. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad leaving the cats again so soon too because they have been so clingy. And honestly, I'm loving it. I'm eating it up because they're usually pretty affectionate, but they're like next level clingy right now and I love it. Like they've been sleeping next to me all night. I wake up and they're both like laying on top of me. They come right over and sit in my lap. Very sweet. They'll be even clingier next time. Also, they're doing well with the construction. I thought they would be, they were a little bit scared, but they didn't even hide under the bed or anything. I'm kind of proud of them. They were just like looking around, like, what is that? What is all this? But they didn't hide under the bed or anything. They're actually not that brave. I know because I had like company over like once. Well, like a couple times. But the first time that I had company over, I was like, well, because they were still pretty young at that point, and I had been living my asocial life, not having anybody over for like the first, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months of their life. But they were so friendly at the shelter that I thought like, oh, they're social cats. They'll be fine. Then I had the company over and they were so shy and I couldn't believe it. I was like, are they really this shy? They wouldn't come out at all. But I've had friends over a little bit since then and they are getting better. They're getting socialized a little bit. I promise they're not overly like this. No, because I was like, oh yeah, you can come over and you can pet the cats. They're so friendly. And then they were not friendly. They barely got lured out by a churu. Barely. Is Luna more social than Artemis? I think they're about equal, actually. I thought Luna was more brave than Artemis until I took her to the vet by herself, and she's just as scared. She needs her brother, her emotional support brother. Artemis came out, well, I guess they both came out to get the churros, but Artemis, I think, ate more of the churro. At some point, Luna just decided to, like, loaf 10 feet away and stare. It's like, you're missing out. You're missing out on the churros. They're sweet babies. Luna loaf. I have so many pictures of them where they're loafing side by side. Because that's my favorite is when they're, like, twinning. Because they are twins. And they look very similar. So whenever they're in the same pose, right next to each other, I always have to snap a picture. They ever made a perfect circle? I don't know about perfect. They have this one cat bed, and for a brief time when they were young, they would both sleep in it, but I think they're too big now. Now only Artemis sleeps in there, but it was really cute when they were both sleeping in there together, like once or twice at a beautiful time before they got too big. They're really not that large though for cats. They're still pretty small, I think. It's almost their birthday too. They're almost 2. 2 years old. They've chilled out a lot, I think. I know time does fly. They're still kittens in my brain. I think they always will be. Are they teens? I mean, is there a 2-year-old cat like a 20-year-old? 25. My 25-year-old babies. They grow up too fast. They can drink. They're like, I think will be in a permanent state of kittenhood forever. You know, they're like stunted in development because they've never had to live outside in the real world. And I just treat them like babies. So they're like, yes, we're babies. Cats don't fully settle into adulthood until 3 or 3.5. It's been a long time since I've had cats this young. I'm used to having my old cats. Not even catwalks. I want to harness train them, but I'm not prepared yet. I'm a little scared because I don't think I can take them both at the same time. I think if I try to take both of them, they're definitely going to wriggle out and get away from me. I think I can only handle one at a time. And do they even want to go out one at a time? I know, I'm so worried. Yeah, because they're so wiggly, you know. I'm afraid that they'll be able to get out of the harness. But we'll see. Oh, the cat bubble backpacks. I should get one of those. That would be fun. What did I miss yesterday? There was the Nintendo Direct. Was that yesterday? Feels like a billion years ago. It's because I've barely slept since yesterday. They announced some good stuff. What did they announce? They announced Deltarune Chapter 5, which is exciting. They announced Nintendo Switch Sports Resort this winter for some reason. Come on, Nintendo. That would be the perfect thing to release in the summer. Why are you releasing it in the winter? What are you doing? I guess, you know, it's for the southern hemisphere. They hardly ever get themed seasonal releases, I think. Indoor summer sports, but you know I'll be playing it. It's time. It's time to break out Switch Sports Resort. They announced Fable. Well, Fable's been announced, right? When is Fable coming out? Because it looks so good. It sounds so good from what they've said, and I wanted to play one of the original ones. February 2027. That sounds like a long time away, but it'll probably be here before we know it. Oh yeah, the Duskblood closed test. When is that? I want to try it. I still have no idea what Duskbloods is. Honestly. It's a multiplayer. It's FromSoft. It's vampires. Nobody knows. It's a battle royale. Is it like Night Rain Battle Royale? But you know, I remember how skeptical people were of Night Rain. Do you remember? I remember. People were like, we didn't ask for this. I don't know why you're making this. But then it turned out to be pretty fun. You're one of those people. Me too, honestly. I was like, I don't really get it, but it's fun. So I don't know. Maybe we should, you know, Duskbloods might be sane. Though I have no idea what it is. Is it like Night Rain Battle Royale vampires? I mean, that sounds fun. I don't play Battle Royale games. Well, if it's a Souls-like Battle Royale, and also I play Fall Guys. Also, I have like 400 hours in Fall Guys, and I'm not even joking. Okay, I don't think I have 400. I think I have 180 though. Fall Guys is my battle royale. I can't check right now because it's on my other account. Is where I have all my hours on my Fall Guys Steam account. It's one of my most played games on Steam. So I think it's around like 180 hours. I've played a lot of Fall Guys. I kind of want to play it again. Makes me want to play it. But anyway, so if Duskbloods is anything like Fall Guys, I'll probably love it. I saw I don't remember where it was. I think it was on Reddit. It was some game journalist was like, I play games, see? And they posted their most played games on Steam. And like their most played game had like 40 hours in it. And then after that, they were all like 10 hours each. It was like 10 hours in Elden Ring. And I mean, you know, people are busy. It's fine to not play that much, but it is funny to post it and be like, see, I play games. Even like I have like 400 hours in Dota, and that I recognize as like baby hours. That's hardly any. Hardly any. There's no way that's real. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just making fun. I don't know. For a long time, I didn't feel like a real gamer because I only have 5,000 hours in the Sims franchise. That's it. Why also now I play games for my job, so I should have some hours in. But seeing that made me feel a little better. So it's kind of rude to like look at somebody's Steam hours and be like, hee hee hee, I have more.